Hi everyone, today I'm going to be explaining to you a very simple method to remember Krebs cycle. This is something which every medical student has to study and remember. So I think it'll be better if I make a video on this, on how our teacher taught it to us in a very easy way. So first of all, there's one mnemonic. So this goes by Cricket Council of India often keeps smart secretaries for main offices. So let's write it in this manner. In a cyclical manner. So this is the first step. This one is the first step. So there are 10 steps in this cycle. So what are these? Citrate, cis-aconitate, isocitrate, oxalosuccinate, alpha ketoglutarate, succinyl CoA, succinate, fumarate, malate, oxaloacetate. Okay, so we have to remember it in this way. Step number 4, 6, 8, 10. So these are multiples of 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. Step number 4, 6, 8, 10. Step number 5, 6. Step number 7. So step number 4, 6, 8, 10 are the places where hydrogenation takes place, or what you call as dehydrogenation takes place. So at step number 4, NADH is produced, 6, NADH is produced, 8, FADH2 is produced, and 10, NADH is produced. So 8 is a bit different. Next, 5 and 6 are where carbon dioxide are released, and 7 is where GTP is produced. So now let's put it into the cycle. So 4 is where NADH is produced, 6 is where NADH is produced, 8 is where FADH2 is produced, and 10 is where NADH is produced. Then step number 5 and 6 are where carbon dioxide is released. Step number 7 is where GTP is produced. So we should remember that wherever GTP or ATP is produced, those enzymes are remembered with the name of kinase. And wherever carbon dioxide is released, they are decarboxylase. And wherever NADH or FADH2 is produced, they are dehydrogenase. So now let's put it into the cycle. So over here we know all of this first of all. So oxaloacetate is converted to citrate, and citrate is produced over here. So this is citrate synthase, because citrate is synthesized. Next, step number 2 and 3 is related to aconitate. So you can see step number 2 and 3 are related to aconitate. So these are aconitase, same enzyme. And then comes this step where NADH is produced. So it's going to be dehydrogenase. So we have to remember it in this way. Dehydrogenase is present, that is a suffix, and prefix is going to be the substrate which is present at the beginning of the step. So this is going to be isocitrate dehydrogenase. Isocitrate is getting dehydrogenated over here, so that's why the name is isocitrate dehydrogenase. Next, over here carbon dioxide is released, so this is going to be decarboxylase. So this is going to be decarboxylase, and the substrate is oxalosuccinate. So this is going to be oxalosuccinate decarboxylase. Next we have this step. Over here both of the things are happening. Decarboxylation is also happening and dehydrogenation is also happening, but dehydrogenase is most stronger, so that's why this is going to be alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase. Next, this is the step where GTP is produced. So this is going to be succinyl CoA synthetase. This is the step where dehydrogenation is occurring. So over here this is going to be dehydrogenase, and the substrate over here is succinate, so succinate dehydrogenase. And this is the step where fumarase is getting converted to malate, so it's simply fumarase. So this is your Krebs cycle in a very simple manner. The enzymes will be written over here. I'll write it just now. So step number 1 is citrate synthase. Step number 2, aconitase. Step number 3 is the same. Step number 4 is isocitrate dehydrogenase. Step number 5 is oxalosuccinate decarboxylase. Step number 6 is alpha ketoglutarate decarboxylase. Step number 7 is succinyl CoA synthase. Step number 8 is succinate dehydrogenase. Dehydrogenase. And step number 9 is fumarase. And step number 10 is malate dehydrogenase, since NADH is produced. So it's very simple to remember these enzymes. You just have to remember what is actually happening over here. Over here citrate is getting produced, so that's why citrate synthase. And then depending upon whether carbon dioxide is released or NADH is produced or FADH is produced, the enzymes are going to be named in that way. So this is how we remember. And here's the mnemonic. Cricket Council of India often keeps smart secretaries for main offices. So here's the mnemonic. Thank you.